Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to PA's Perpetual Testing. Today we're looking at dual bridge activation or deactivation by Solid Jim. And right off the bat, I've got emancipation grids to deal with and one cube to deal with them with. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Alright, so... alright, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about this already. Pacific Rim is coming out today. I cannot wait to go see that movie. It looks so good, I just cannot even believe. The only problem is the fact that, well, I'm going to go see it eventually, but can't just go see it. No, gotta wait for other folks to have available schedules, so I'm left sitting here just hoping desperately that that movie is going to turn out to be good. Oh, please let this movie be good. I cannot even, like... Pacific Rim being bad would make me sad on such an instinctual level I cannot even describe. Let's see here. What do I have to do to get the laser up there? I'm gonna have to swap these cubes around. I need to keep... Wait a sec. I need to keep this one deactivated, don't I? Or else it gets destroyed? Oh no, that's the lower one. Alright, so does it get destroyed if I move this? Yeah, it does. Alright. So I'm going to need to keep a cube on here. To be able to move this down even just a little bit. You know what, that's fine, I can do that. But then the question is, how do I manage to get the laser over there? I'd have to re-aim it using this. But the problem there lies in the fact that once I've got this whole setup going, I'm not really able to... I'm going to need to stand on one of the buttons for this. Okay, that makes more sense. And then I'll be able to aim the laser possibly over that way. I'll have the laser cube aim it this way. That sounds reasonable. I think I can manage this now. Let's get upstairs. By the way, something I'm big on this test already. Lots of portable surfaces. Wait, what? Oh. No, wait, yeah, we're still good. Never mind. Lots of portable surfaces. Always good to see. I love it when my test chambers actually have... Okay, where's this? Right here? Right on top of which line? That square there, alright. Gotta aim this very carefully. Now, I think that if I step here and place my portal... Oh, I wasn't on the switch, so saying can't speak evidently. Thank goodness I missed. That promptly doesn't work. Alright, what the hell's going on here? I think I'm going to have to let that sphere be destroyed at least one more time before I can really get a handle on what's going on here, because whatever it is, it's a bit confusing. So I'm going to need to have... I mean, I'm gonna need to re-aim that laser. Am I not? No, I definitely am. So, would it be possible to actually... No, because I need to keep... I'm trying to think, could I place this cube on the other cube and then use that to redirect the laser? The answer is, well, pretty much no. That's not really a possibility in the slightest. I could re-aim it manually by holding it up here. But that doesn't really help me out too much, and I would have to stand here for that to happen, but I also need to stand on the switch. I mean, the laser to the right is simple enough. What if... let me take this down here for a second. Okay, what if I aim this directly at me? Is there anything I can hit from here? If I place it there, I'd be able to... No, there's no angle at which I can hit the both of these while simultaneously being on this. That's a bit of a problem. And what are these leaning surfaces for? I'm trying to figure out why I would need... Really? That works? Alright, sure. Fuck it, that works. Now, how do I get through the second one then? I mean, there's got to be a cube on this. That cube has to stay there. There's no doubt about that. If that cube moves from there, then that sphere is going to have a bit of a poor time promptly being disintegrated. But now I need to figure out how to get it to there, and how do I re-aim the laser to get it to there? That's really the problem. Just because, wait, if I place that lower... Okay, I can still activate that from here now. But if I place the orange portal, it'll actually be at the bottom of it, right? Right. Oh, but even then, if I aim it through the cube, that won't really help me out too much, will it? Because I can aim the cube, re-aim the cube all I want, but it's not going to... Wait a second, I'm an idiot. Let me step here and deactivate that, so I can place that portal under there. And what if I place orange here now? Why, that would float up there and be able to be held by this. That's actually pretty clever. Okay, so now I've got it held in place, but I still need to deactivate both of the emancipation grids before I'll be able to move it further. I'm also going to need to get my laser on there. Why is that there, though? I'm trying to figure out why that tilted panel is there, and I'm coming up with nothing. And why is that deactivated? Okay, the laser only activates if this button is pressed. Well, that's just peachy, isn't it? Oh, and if I move my portal to place the laser, then obviously... Oh, damn it. Bring me that cube. No! Not what I meant to do, damn it. Oh. Alright, so accidentally destroyed it. You know what? No biggie. I can fix that. I can fix all of that. So test solving here. I mean, that one's easy. Figuring out that that can go over there, perfectly fine. That stays on that button, but then, or at least I think it stays on that button is the thing. Because... Wait a second. What if I placed blue portal there, orange portal there, held that up, and then moved this cube off of here for the time being, took this cube and the other one up to the next floor? Oh boy. This might actually work. It might not work on the first try, but I think it will. Just move this cube up here, place it down, because that one doesn't really need to be aimed. Then grab the laser cube. What? Oh, momentarily deactivated the emancipation grid. No, but that wouldn't work because... that would still be active, wouldn't it? Or that would, rather. Oh, jeez. Could I catch it before it hit the emancipation grid and before the light bridge reappeared? I'm trying to think if that would work, but I don't think it would. I mean, from where I'm thinking, like, I have to get that laser over there. The only problem is the fact that a cube on its own is not high enough to aim at that laser. So if I were to, say, stand here, place my, admittedly, my blue portal there, then my orange portal that's somewhere that it would hit the cube. That activates it, but it then immediately falls through. I mean, it could fall completely through, and it would still wouldn't be able to do what I want it to. So first things first, just... Oh, I need to go get a cube to be able to even activate the laser. Shoot, this tiny test chamber is much more complex than I would have first imagined. Here I am going in here thinking, oh, I'll have a nice, calm test today, nothing too big to worry about. You know, it's my day off of work, I don't have to hurry, I can just take my time, maybe do an extra test chamber or two after this, and here I am, stuck in this tiny-ass room because of this excursion funnel. Go figure, right? So... I'm trying to figure out if there's some way for me to get this cube to fire over there without the other cube holding it up. And without me holding it up. Importantly. Alright, come on. Just kind of crouch through there. There we go. Alright. Now if I were to say place an orange portal there and place the blue portal slightly higher. Right? So we place that there. And we move this here. It's not high enough is the problem. But what if there was another area that I were able to fire it at? Like, I'm still trying to figure out what the purpose of this tilted surface is. That's really one of the most confusing for me. I only have to activate this momentarily, though. What if... Where is the proper place on this line? Right... here, I think? Right about there, right? No, slightly back, very slightly back. Okay, so right there, make sure it's aimed properly. Place it down. Then... what if... and I'm just spitballing here. What if I place my blue portal there, my orange portal there, then momentarily deactivated it? Wouldn't that have... why didn't it fall? Why didn't it fall? Why... I figured it out. I could have sworn that I just figured it out right there. Like that was the solution sort of thing. Okay, let's try this again. Aim. Stand on button. Fire orange portal. It actually worked. Now I just need to find a way to get a cube on here. That actually worked. I got the cube to me. I didn't even need to worry about all that. Oh, and this fell off of there. That explains why it deactivated. Oh my god. That was actually... oh, that was cool. I like that. The floating up and then hitting that. But that still raises the question of why is that diagonal thing there? And I honestly can't figure it out. Maybe I'm supposed to have something, I don't know, fly through there and then it hits the laser? But I think my method works. I'm okay with it. And hey, if I'm okay with it and the map creator's okay with it, which hopefully they are, then test chamber solved, right? Thumbs up. Though I don't know if that was the intended method. But yeah, so some things I liked about this test chamber, and something of anything that I didn't dislike, or that I disliked about this test chamber. First, things I liked. Lots of portable surfaces everywhere, but made me think about what I had to do by making the tilted surfaces available to me. Some of them even seem superfluous, which is honestly something I'm okay with. The test aspect is there, and you don't have to use it. It's just a portable surface that you could use and that you could consider. A red herring, if you will. And as for other stuff about this, let's see. We've got the entire concept, which is just, I mean, it's one I've seen before. I've seen this test before. The emancipation grids that had to stay deactivated for as long as that cube was falling, or that sphere was falling, I hadn't actually seen that as much before. I don't think I've ever seen that before, actually. And I don't think I've ever seen it done in a manner that resembled the way it was done in this test, where the ultimate solution was just to momentarily deactivate the bridge. It was not to find some grand solution that left the both of them open just for the sphere to fall through whenever you please. No, this solution was much more in line with, here is a split second that just barely allows that sphere through, but that's all you need. Some things, if any, that I didn't like about this chamber? I'm trying to think, actually. I can't think of much I didn't like about this chamber. It was actually just really well done. I mean, the excursion funnel actually blocking the exit and being the part that blocked the exit but still providing access to a higher level, I think was a really nice touch. so I don't think that was a bad idea. The starting position of the cubes, no problems there. He's perfectly fine. You just have to go grab them. The buttons were all clearly labeled, showed what they were activated. One thing I was very slightly confused on was the activation buttons for the emancipation grids. They were slightly mixed up. Like, it was a little bit hard when you stepped on the buttons to see which button deactivated which emancipation grid. They just sort of both went into the corner, the right front corner of that little indented area where the sphere was. And the fact that the sphere rolled out afterwards was actually a nice touch, and one that I liked because I wasn't really expecting it. I thought I had to get the cube to me. Turns out that wasn't the case, but hey, it could have worked even if that was the case. So overall, good test chamber, well put together. Actually provided me with a challenge, didn't make itself unwelcome, and did not have any legitimately deadly traps. I really don't have any problems here. This was a good test chamber. So, until tomorrow, everybody, this has been PA. I'll see you all when we continue our perpetual testing. Bye.